AVC, what's up? It's me, yours truly. I am back to post a quick video here. Back to do a video response to a thread that Mike over at MGK Boston put up a little while ago. I initially saw Gary over at Physical Format Rock and Roll. He did a response to it, and I saw that, and I mean, Gary did an awesome job, and I thought it was just great. He really kind of got me excited about it, so I followed it back and found it on Mike's channel, and yeah, one just kind of jump on board and do a quick response. So it was basically a men or guys in suits thread is what it boiled down to. So it was just throw on a suit and pull out some album covers that have guys with suits or gals with suits and just kind of share. So yeah, fun thread, kind of on a quick, easy, but very fun, which is awesome. Love those. So let's just kind of jump right into it. I did make it a point, because like my 80s R&B is just so full of those. I wanted to pull out like 20 just from there. So I kept it only to like 2 or 3 from the R&B, maybe 4 from the R&B, and then I also stayed completely away from jazz. So no jazz whatsoever, because again, there's a gazillion suits in that one. So here's what I pulled out. Let's kind of jump right into it. We'll start off with the number one that I feel like you have to show if you're going to talk about a thread with suits. The guy that just made suits legends, especially the Zoot suit, the one and only Cab Calloway, just one of the absolute greatest entertainers of all time in my mind. The Heidi Heidi Ho man right there. So love him to death. So Cab gets number one off the bat. Next here, Ben Harper and the Innocent Criminals. This is their album Lifeline from 2007. As you can see, they're kind of sporting some various suits there in that cover. Awesome album. If you haven't heard this before, make sure you check out the song Fool for a Lonesome Train. Probably my favorite Ben Harper song, period. Also In the Colors, another great song off of this. So great album there. And then let's shift over to the hip hop scene a little bit. Heavy D and the Boys, and this is Big Time. And this is his release from 1989. It had the big hit, excuse me, We Got Our Own Thing, More Bounce, Somebody for Me, number of great tracks on that one. Excuse me. Next here, we got The Boys. Another band that if you were into the 80s R&B scene in the late 80s, this is definitely a band you remember. Just some kids having a little bit of fun, making some nice, because classic kind of R&B dance tunes. But the big hit off of this was Dial My Heart, which is still one of my favorite songs from back then. As you can see, little dudes there sporting some nice little suits. And we got to at least give one nod to someone from Stax. I mean, they knew how to sport a suit over there. So here you got Sam and Dave, legends, you guys know them, doing their thing. And this is one of the first ones that came to mind when I first started digging into Stax, but Johnny Hates Jazz. They had the big hit Shattered Dreams off of this album. And yeah, the kind of oversized coats and all that, the thin 80s ties. Freaking love it. I absolutely love it. Next, how about little Gary Newman? Maybe not one of his more well-known albums here, but this is his release from 1981. As you can see, he's kind of sporting the old, I guess, kind of gangster look there, if you will. But yeah, that's a cool one. And The Hives, and this is the black and white album from 2007. As you can kind of see there, they kind of have their own different variations with suits with kind of trimmed collars and stuff like that right there. But a really cool album. This is an original pressing too. I mean, from 2007. I kept it sealed, never opened it. I listen to the CD every now and then, but I'm kind of glad I did, because it's not the easiest album to find now. Excuse me. And you guys know these guys, The Jam. I mean, that's a nice shot right there. Again, with the thin 80s ties, which I love. And of course, the one and only George Jones, the white suit and the whatever color shirt you want to call that. Doing it in a way that pretty much only George and Hank Williams Sr. could do. Actually, that's a joke, 'cause a lot of those guys wore very ugly stuff like that. Elton John, Love Songs, kind of just a nice, you know, casual night out, straightforward suit right there. So Elton's definitely kind of wearing that one pretty nice. And that's his greatest hits from '96. Peter Gabriel, This Is Us. Again, one of his albums I think that gets forgotten about a little bit, but he has a nice, you know, little blue suit on right there. And then I did pull at least one up from my soundtracks. There was a number of them there as well, but I decided to go with Twins. Again, classic there. You guys know that one very well. Mr. Ray Charles, always so well known for that blue jacket he used to wear, so I had to give that a show. For Mr. Charles. The one and only Stevie Wonder, the man that had so many looks throughout his career. But, you know, definitely his kind of younger years when the little sharp dress suits and the thick ties were definitely his look. So that's a little Stevie. And then how about Buster Poindexter? You guys remember him from the New York Dolls? And Buster, I guess, was kind of his alter ego type of thing, where he just kind of stepped out and did some more kind of laid back fun. He had that, I guess it was kind of a hit, Hot, 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 back in the late 80s off of that album. And kind of sticking with the tuxedo look, you got your boy Falco right there. Little Rock Me Amadeus off of that one. I haven't listened to that one. I think I'm going to spin that after I finish this video, actually. And then an artist that I really love from the early 90s, John Cicada, actually. Yeah, he had two really big hits off of this, Just Another Day and Do You Believe in Love. Both those tracks I absolutely love. I think it came out in '92. But yeah, fantastic album. And again, just kind of a nice leisure laid back suit there. So I thought that was a good one. Little LCD sound system. That's another one there that he kind of has a nice little suit on right there. And last but not least, we're going to go with a little Pet Shop Boys, actually there. This is their release from '87. Of course, on here you had the big hits like What Have I Done to Deserve This and It's a Sin, all that good stuff. So there's that one. So yeah, those are kind of the first ones that came to mind when I thought about doing this. So yeah, as always, VC, let me know what you think. Mike, great video, great idea. Had a fun time doing this, and we will talk to you soon. All right, take care, guys.